Peace, world. What up? I'm Citizen, and this is Saturday, May 18th, 2013. This is Bible Time Kapsule, where we read the whole Bible from front to back for videos, keepsakes. Chapter 18 of Genesis, Isaac's birth announced. Let's begin then. Now the Lord appeared to him by the terebinths of Mamre of his tent in the heat of the day. And when he raised his eyes, he saw three men standing at a distance from him. As soon as he saw them, he ran from the entrance of the tent door to meet them, and bowed down to earth, and said, "My Lord, if I find favor with you, do not pass by your servant. Let a little water be brought that you may wash your feet, and then rest yourselves under the tree. Since you have come to your servant, I will bring you a little food that you may refresh yourselves. Then you may go on. Then you may go on." They replied, "Do as you have said." Then Abraham hastened into the tent to Sarah and said, "Quick, 3 measures of fine flour!" Knead it and make loaves. And he ran to the herd, picked out a good tender bullock, and gave it to the servant who hastened to prepare it. Then he took curds and milk and the bullock which had been prepared, and set it before them. He stood by them under the tree while they ate. They said to him, "Where is, sir, your wife?" He answered, "She is in the tent. I will surely return to you at this time next year." He said, "And Sarah your wife shall have a son." Sarah was listening inside the entrance of the tent. Now Abraham and Sarah were old, advanced in years. And Sarah no longer had periods as is customary with women. So Sarah laughed to herself and said, now that I am grown old and my husband is old, shall I have pleasure?" The Lord said to Abraham, "Why did Sarah laugh, saying, 'Shall I indeed bear a child, though I am old?' Is anything too wonderful for the Lord? At this time next year, I will return to you, and Sarah shall have a son." Little tongue twister. Sarah shall have a son. But Sarah denied it, saying, "I did not laugh." For she was afraid, but he said, "You did laugh." Next section is ruin of Sodom and Gomorrah foretold. Then the men Then the men set out from there and looked toward Sodom. And Abraham walked with them to escort them on their way. The 3 men, I think. The Lord said, "Can I keep from Abraham what I am about to do? For Abraham shall surely become a great and powerful nation, and all the nations of the earth shall be blessed in him. Indeed, I have chosen him that he may charge his sons and his household after him to observe the way of the Lord, doing what is good and right, so that the Lord may fulfill for Abraham what he has promised him." End quote. Then the Lord said, because the outcry against Sodom and Gomorrah is great, and their sin is very grave, I will go down to see whether they have done all that the outcry which has come to me indicates. If not, I will know. So they turned from there and went toward Sodom, while Abraham remained standing in the presence of the Lord. Next section. Abraham begs for mercy for Sodom. Abraham drew near and said, "Will you destroy the good with the wicked? If there be 50 just men in the city, will you then destroy the place and not spare it for the sake of the 50 men just within it, that are just within it? Far be it from you to do such a thing as to kill the just with the wicked, treating the just and the wicked alike!" Exclamation point. "Far be it from you. Shall not the judge of all the earth act justly?" And the Lord said, "If I find that there are 50 just men in the city, I will spare the whole place for their sake." Abraham answered, "I have ventured to speak to the Lord, though I am but dust and ashes. What if there be 5 less than 50 just men? Will you destroy the whole city on account of 5? He said, I will not destroy it if I find 45 there." And Abraham spoke to him again. "What if 40 be found there?" He said, "I will not do it for the sake of 40. Then he said, "O Lord, be not angry if I speak. What if 30 be found there?" I have ventured to speak to the Lord. What if 20 be found there? And he said, "I will not destroy it for the sake of 20. Abraham said again, "O Lord, be not angry if I speak once more. What if 10 were found there?" He said, "I will not destroy it for the sake of 10. The Lord departed after he had finished speaking to Abraham, and Abraham returned to his place. Okay, that's the end of chapter 18 of Genesis. We'll pick it up tomorrow. Citizen Daily. Chapter 19. Bible Time Capsule. Be kind to each other. Love each other. Peace.